Hollywood's golden age. A time when the silver screen was a portal to a world of dreams and fantasies. The era was marked by an unparalleled sense of glamour and sophistication, where every frame was meticulously crafted to transport audiences to a realm of wonder. The allure of Hollywood was not just in its films but in the very essence of its existence. The studios, the stars, the premieres, everything was designed to dazzle and captivate. It was a time of dazzling lights, where the glow of studio lamps illuminated not just the sets, but the dreams of millions. The lighting setups were intricate, designed to highlight the beauty and charisma of the stars. Every shadow, every beam of light was carefully orchestrated to create an atmosphere of enchantment. The magic of Hollywood was as much about what was seen as it was about what was hidden behind the scenes. And even more dazzling stars. These were the icons who graced the red carpets, their every move followed by adoring fans and eager photographers. They were the epitome of elegance and charm, their images immortalized in countless photographs and films. The stars of Hollywood's golden age were more than just actors. They were symbols of an era, representing the hopes and dreams of a generation. On the silver screen, legends were born. These premieres were grand events, attended by the elite and covered extensively by the media. The theaters were packed with eager audiences, all waiting to catch a glimpse of their favorite stars and the latest cinematic masterpieces. The excitement was palpable, a testament to the power of film to bring people together and create shared experiences. Icons like Mae West captivated audiences with their wit and charm. Her performances were a blend of humor and sensuality, making her one of the most memorable figures of her time. Mae West was not just an actress, she was a phenomenon, her persona larger than life and her influence enduring. She represented the boldness and audacity of Hollywood, pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. Rita Hayworth set pulses racing with her smoldering looks. She was the quintessential Hollywood bombshell, her beauty and talent captivating audiences worldwide. Rita's performances were a perfect blend of grace and intensity, making her one of the most beloved stars of her era. Her presence on screen was magnetic, drawing viewers into the stories she told and the characters she portrayed. But behind the carefully crafted images, a different story unfolded. The glamour and glitz were just one side of the coin. Behind the scenes there was a world of hard work, dedication, and often sacrifice. The sets were bustling with activity, a hive of creativity and effort. Every scene, every shot, was the result of countless hours of preparation and collaboration. The magic of Hollywood was a collective effort, a testament to the power of teamwork and perseverance. The magic of movies often relied on a hidden army of talented individuals. These were the unsung heroes, the ones who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring the director's vision to life. From the set designers to the lighting technicians, from the costume makers to the makeup artists, each played a crucial role in creating the final product. Their contributions were invaluable, their efforts often going unnoticed by the general public. These were the stunt doubles, the unsung heroes who risked their lives to bring excitement and thrills to the screen. Their work was dangerous and demanding, requiring a high level of skill and bravery. They were the ones who performed the death-defying stunts, the high-flying acrobatics, and the intense fight scenes. Without them, the action sequences that thrilled audiences would not have been possible. They were the daredevils behind the car chases, the ones who made high-speed pursuits look effortless and exhilarating. These scenes were meticulously planned and executed with every detail carefully considered to ensure both safety and spectacle. The stunt drivers were masters of their craft, their precision and control turning ordinary vehicles into instruments of excitement. The acrobats behind the daring escapes, performing feats of agility and strength that left audiences in awe. These stunts required not just physical prowess, but also a deep understanding of timing and coordination. The acrobats brought a sense of wonder and amazement to the films, their performances adding an extra layer of excitement and intrigue. The fighters behind the epic brawls. These choreographed battles were a staple of many classic films, adding drama and intensity to the stories. The stunt performers trained rigorously to perfect their moves, ensuring that each punch, kick, and fall looked as realistic as possible. Their dedication to their craft was evident in every scene, their efforts contributing to the overall impact of the film. Their work was dangerous, demanding, and often thankless. Injuries were common, and the physical toll of their work was significant. Yet, Despite the risks, these performers continued to push the boundaries, driven by a passion for their craft and a desire to entertain. Their resilience and determination were truly remarkable, their contributions to the film industry invaluable. Yet, without them, the golden age of Hollywood would have been a far less glamorous affair. The stars may have been the face of the films, but it was the stunt performers who provided the heart-pounding action and excitement. Their work added depth and dimension to the stories, making the impossible seem possible and the extraordinary seem ordinary. They were the unsung heroes of Hollywood, their contributions often overlooked but never forgotten. These unsung heroes were the backbone of the action, the thrills, the ones who brought the director's vision to life in the most dynamic and exciting ways. Their work was a blend of art and science, requiring both creativity and technical skill. They were the ones who turned scripts into spectacles, their performances adding a layer of realism and excitement that captivated audiences, and the heart-stopping moments that made audiences gasp and cheer. The reactions of the audience were a testament to the power of their work, the thrills and excitement they brought to the screen resonating with viewers. The applause, the gasps, the cheers, these were the rewards for their hard work and dedication. The stunt performers may not have been in the spotlight, but their impact was undeniable. They were the ones who made the impossible seem possible. Their performances were a blend of skill, bravery, and creativity, pushing the boundaries of what was possible on screen. They were the ones who took the risks, who faced the dangers, all in the name of entertainment. Their work was a testament to the power of human ingenuity and determination. They were the ones who brought the magic to life. The special effects, the stunts, the action sequences, all of these elements combined to create the magic of Hollywood. The stunt performers were the unsung heroes of this magic, their contributions often overlooked but always essential. They were the ones who made the dreams of Hollywood a reality, their work a testament to the power of imagination and creativity. The 1930s to the 1950s marked a period of immense growth for the film industry. This era, often referred to as the Golden Age of Hollywood, saw the birth of many iconic films and genres that would leave a lasting impact on cinema. Studios were bustling with activity, churning out movies at an unprecedented rate, and audiences were flocking to theaters in droves. Talking pictures were introduced, revolutionizing the way stories were told on screen. The addition of sound brought a new dimension to filmmaking, allowing for more expressive performances and intricate soundscapes. Color soon followed, adding vibrancy and realism to the cinematic experience, making movies even more captivating for audiences. Westerns, musicals, and gangster films dominated the box office. Each genre brought its own unique flavor to the silver screen. Westerns captured the rugged spirit of the American frontier. Musicals dazzled with their elaborate song and dance numbers, and gangster films thrilled with their tales of crime and intrigue. These genres not only entertained but also reflected the societal moods and aspirations of the times. It was a time of innovation and experimentation, of pushing boundaries and defying expectations. Filmmakers were constantly seeking new ways to captivate audiences, experimenting with special effects, camera techniques, and storytelling methods. This spirit of creativity and daring led to some of the most memorable and groundbreaking films in history. And as the movies got bigger and bolder, so too did the stunts. Action sequences became more elaborate and daring, requiring performers to take greater risks. These stunts added excitement and realism to films, drawing audiences deeper into the story and leaving them on the edge of their seats. Stunt work was a relatively new profession in those days. Unlike today, where stunt performers are highly trained and specialized, early stuntmen and women had to learn on the job. They often relied on their instincts and physical prowess to pull off dangerous feats, with little formal guidance or safety measures in place. There were no formal schools or training programs. Instead, knowledge was passed down through mentorship and hands-on experience. Aspiring stunt performers would learn by watching their more experienced peers and practicing under their guidance. This informal training system created a close-knit community where everyone looked out for each other. Most stunt performers came from backgrounds in rodeo, circus, or vaudeville. These disciplines required a high level of physical skill and fearlessness, making them a natural fit for the demands of stunt work. Rodeo riders brought their expertise in horseback riding and roping, circus performers contributed their acrobatic abilities, and vaudeville actors added a flair for dramatic and comedic stunts. They were a diverse group of men and women, united by their love of adventure and their willingness to take risks. Despite their varied backgrounds, they shared a common goal: to bring thrilling and believable action to the screen. Their dedication and bravery were instrumental in creating some of the most iconic moments in film history. They were a tight-knit community, bound by the shared dangers of their profession. The nature of their work required them to trust each other implicitly, as their lives often depended on the precision and timing of their fellow performers. This camaraderie created a strong bond that extended beyond the film set. They relied on each other for support and camaraderie, knowing that their lives often depended on it. This sense of mutual reliance fostered a unique sense of loyalty and friendship among stunt performers, making them more than just colleagues. They were a family. These were the pioneers of a new art form, and their work would help shape the future of Hollywood. Their innovative techniques and fearless performances set the standard for future generations of stunt performers. Today, their legacy lives on in the breathtaking stunts that continue to captivate audiences around the world. While stunt work was a challenging profession for anyone, women faced unique obstacles. The world of stunts was not just physically demanding but also mentally taxing, especially for women who had to constantly prove their worth in a male-dominated industry. They had to navigate a landscape where their skills were often underestimated and their contributions overlooked. In an industry dominated by men, female stunt performers had to fight for recognition and respect. They were often seen as secondary to their male counterparts despite performing equally dangerous and complex stunts. The film sets were predominantly male and the opportunities for women were limited, making their journey even more arduous. They were often relegated to damsel-in-distress roles, doubling for actresses in scenes requiring falls, feints, or rescues. These roles, while crucial, did not showcase the full extent of their abilities. The industry typecast them into specific roles, limiting their potential to demonstrate their versatility and skill, but these women were anything but damsels. They were pioneers, breaking barriers and setting new standards in the world of stunts. Their courage and determination were unmatched, and they continuously pushed the boundaries of what was possible. They were skilled athletes, fearless daredevils, and masters of disguise. Their training was rigorous, often involving gymnastics, martial arts, and other physically demanding disciplines. They had to be in peak physical condition to perform the stunts that were required of them. They could ride horses like the wind, crash cars with precision, and execute complex maneuvers with grace and agility. Their skill set was diverse, and they had to be prepared for any challenge that came their way. They could tumble down staircases without missing a beat, showcasing their ability to perform high-risk stunts with remarkable control and finesse. Each fall, each tumble was a testament to their dedication and expertise. They were tough, resourceful, and determined to prove that they were just as capable as their male counterparts. Their resilience and tenacity were evident in every stunt they performed, and they continuously strived to break the stereotypes that confined them. Some women even became stars in their own right. Their exceptional talent and daring feats earned them recognition and admiration, paving the way for future generations of female stunt performers. Helen Gibson, known as the original screen cowgirl, was a rodeo champion who transitioned to stunt work in the silent era. Her transition was seamless, and she quickly became a prominent figure in the stunt community. Her daring feats on horseback inspired a generation of female performers. Helen's legacy is a testament to the impact that female stunt performers have had on the industry, and her story continues to inspire and motivate aspiring stunt women today. The price of daring risks and realities. Stunt work was inherently dangerous and the risks were very real. Safety regulations were minimal, and performers often relied on their own ingenuity and skill to avoid injury. Broken bones, burns, and concussions were common occupational hazards. The stories of these injuries are as numerous as the stars themselves. Whispers in the studio commissary spoke of broken backs and near-fatal falls. One stuntman during a particularly harrowing chariot race was said to have been dragged by his own horses for nearly a mile. Yet, these men and women continued to push the limits, driven by a passion for their craft and a desire to entertain. They understood the risks, accepted them, and performed anyway. They were the unsung heroes of the silver screen. A league of their own sisterhood and solidarity among stunt women. In the face of these challenges, female stunt performers found strength in solidarity. They formed close bonds with each other, sharing tips, techniques, and moral support. They understood each other's struggles in a way that few others could. These women often found themselves working on the same films, their paths crossing on dusty backlots and bustling sound stages. They shared meals, swapped stories, and offered each other encouragement and advice. They were competitors, yes, but they were also sisters in arms, bound by a shared passion and a deep understanding of the risks they faced. This camaraderie was essential in an industry that often pitted them against each other for roles. It was a reminder that they were not alone in their struggles, that they had each other's backs.